Hello everybody and welcome. Last time out we lost our fourth match day in the UEFA Champions League, which means at the halfway point we need to start winning games. The only problem with that is we have Barcelona and Real Madrid next. Hello, it's a very warm welcome to episode 27 of Where Eagles Dare as we manage Crystal Palace for the FM26 Beta Save. My name's Mark and on today's episode we have for you two games. It's match day 5 in the Champions League as we face a mighty Barcelona at Selhurst Park. We need to get a result if we are to stand any chance of qualifying for the playoffs. And I have actually done a little bit of homework and discovered that if we don't achieve playoff status in the Champions League, that's our European competition for this year over and done with. There's no dropping into the Europa League and all that. That all changed with the new format a couple of seasons back. And then we have a game, a top of the table clash against Arsenal at the Emirates. It's match day 13 in the Premier League. And, well, those two games coming up next. But last time out, of course, we lost 2-0 to Benfica in the Champions League match day 4. And then managed to beat Bournemouth by 3-0 down on the South Coast. Since then, we've played one game. It's against Everton. This is how it all turned out. A 6-3 win against Everton. Rakisaki opening the scoring on 7 minutes from Sarr. Sarr then giving an assist to Uche on 10 minutes. They got one back through Milenko. And then Uche getting 2 goals in 2 minutes, one supplied by Sarr, one supplied by Mateta to give him a hat-trick, and Nketiah then from the spot on 54 to make it 5-1, and then they scored 2 goals in 63 minutes and 84 minutes to make it 5-3, but a goal from a corner from Dragusin on 93 minutes made it 6-3, and as you'll see from this, we have changed formation. I will come to that in due course, but it was a win nonetheless, and it's served us quite well, which means the Premier League looks like this going into today's episode. And of course, as I said, we are facing Arsenal. Arsenal and Tottenham were above us until we played the game against because we were later against Everton, and yes, we are 2 points clear of Arsenal. Arsenal have won their last 5 games on the trot, as have Tottenham, who are both breathing down on it. We've won our last 3, drawn 1 and lost 1. So we need to continue that form, and it's a 6-pointer, because if we lose against Arsenal, they will overtake us by a point. And there's possibly no coming back from that. So we need to do a job against them. Tottenham, we have a game in hand, so that's a bit of a false dawn. Manchester City are 4 points adrift. They're on a bit of erratic form at the moment in 4th place. Anyway, that's all to come. But our focus right at the moment, if I can get the right screen up, Mark, our focus at the moment is the Champions League, and this is how it looks going into today's games. There have some teams have played 5, including Real Madrid. They are on top with Manchester City on 13 points. Arsenal are 4th on 12 points. In fact, English teams there in 2nd, 3rd and 4th places. Nottingham Forest in 11th. Newcastle in 13th. We are down in a dull 26th place at the moment. We do have a game in hand over a lot of these sides, so it's not all done for. But then you realise we're facing Barcelona, who are currently in 8th place. So that is the task for today. It's going to be a tough one, but let's go and have a look at the side that we'll face and a change in formation against Barcelona. And here is the side that faces Barcelona in this Champions League phase, match day 5. And a win is, well, I would say a necessity, but it is something that we need to try and do, at least get a decent result against Barcelona. And as you'll see, we've had a slight change in formation. We've gone more to a 4-3-3, really. And this is how we've done it. Benitez is in goal. It's Mitchell, Lacroix, Drogosen and Manus across the defensive line. Resting Gay. Whether it's a good idea or not, we will wait and find out. But resting Gay today. And then our midfield looks like this. So we have Wharton as a deep-lying playmaker. And it's Uche and Kamada in central midfield with Sarr and Raksaki, who picked up a knock in the last game. He had a gashed leg, been out for a couple of days, but he is back and reasonably fit. So he is starting on the right. Mateta leads the attack up front. That's the in position. The out of possession, we go like this. So Wharton and Kamada. Wharton stays as a defensive midfielder. Kamada drops into that. And Uche goes forward, leaving a little bit of a space here, which will whether teams can exploit it. And I think against Everton, they possibly did a little bit. So we need to just keep an eye on that. It may be that we play one up top and then Uche in the slot. Sarr and Raksaki drop a little bit deeper. And Mitchell and Manus play a wide, continues to play wide as a fullback. Mitchell playing as the holding fullback and Manus as a pressing fullback on the right hand side. So that is how we are set up. The bench today looks like this. It's Henderson, Guy, Angori, Gahi, Doucouré. Drakes Thomas makes the bench for the first time. Lerma, Nketiah, Bireth, Dans, Yarami and Richards. And here we are at Selhurst Park for this Champions League match. Barcelona playing in a creamy tops today and a team full of big players. Barcelona currently 8th. We are down in 26th and eliminated if we stay there. And the Champions League football. As the teams come out on the pitch, a referee picking up the match ball. And as I say, Barcelona playing in creamy tops and black shorts today. And we get the game underway. Raksaki is out wide, loses the ball. And our first highlight, Rafina with a corner, swung in, but Benitez collects. Thankfully, Benitez launches a long one. We'll see long balls today because we've found out that Barcelona like to turn over high up the pitch. And Lewandowski misses that one. A corner, and we have got a short corner routine here which we're using. Kamada crosses ball in and Drogosen scores for the second game in a row, and we take the lead against Barcelona. 23 minutes on the clock, and this is a new I think I mentioned it about setting up I think more so for our other save set pieces, especially corners, and this one seems to have worked, being a short corner. Catches them out and Drogosen heads out in top corner. Sarr on the ball. Mitchell, Wharton, Uche, Sarr, Mitchell, Uche throws that through for Mateta, but he was a bit wayward and also not anywhere near him. And we have to be careful now. Olmo, Lewandowski. And it's 1-1 on 29. And we had that lead for, I don't know, about 6 minutes at the most. Lewandowski from round the back of his man. Just chips Benitez, who came out and he had to do. Benitez with the free kick. Half-hour marker's gone. Mitchell, Lacroix, Sarr, Wharton, Kamada. Kamada goes out wide to Manus. Manus into the area. Raksaki! And, well, he's been an absolute dream this season. Made it into the team. And, well, he's given us a little bit of something or other. He cuts inside. Manus is out wide. Plays it into space. And Raksaki just hits it first time. Top corner. And it's 2-1 on 33. And as we head towards half-time, we do get another highlight. 43 minutes on the clock. Be good to go in at 2-1 at least at half-time. But you just can't help feeling they've got the ball and we've got to try and get it back. And we're not having much success in that. Lewandowski through to Rafinha. And Rafinha puts it in. It's all square again on 44. And they are dangerous. When they open the ball up, we give the ball away, open it up, and yeah, Kamada trying to win that ball, but didn't get it. And Rafinha is in on it. And yeah, once they're in there, they are deadly. And 2 minutes added on at the end of this first half. And we've not been out of it. We've had chances. We've had the run of it. We've had 2 chances, to be fair, and 2 goals. They've had 3 chances and scored twice. So it's been very even Steven. 6 shots, 2 on target, 4 shots, 3 on target. They're slightly more potent than us. And as I said, they do get it. We've only had 1 patch of that match. They've been pretty much the dominant force. So to be 2-2 at half time is fair. But I think we need to be a little bit better in that second half if we are to get our noses in front and maybe pick up 3 very valuable points. And Lewandowski gets the second half underway. Made a little change to the formation at half-time. Only in the out of possession. And in that is in as much as what we've done is we've dropped Uche. Instead of being alongside Mateta, he's dropped into that attacking midfield role to try and just close off that little bit of a gap, because there's a huge gap there when these 2 drop back. So just see if that works. Drogosin, Wharton, Mateta, Uche, back to Lacroix, Mitchell, forward to Uche. Uche's gone out wide. Uche's given the ball away. And that is the danger. Oh, we've won it back, though. Sarr winning it back. Raksaki. Raksaki's off the post. Mateta is there. And Mateta's brought down, but nothing given. VAR need to look at that? No? Lacroix with a free kick. 69 on the clock. Uche. Lacroix out to Angori. Angori puts it in space for Nketiah. Nketiah cross it in. And Kamada couldn't put it away. Manus still alive. Lerma. Manus. And he's robbed by Rafinha. As I said, they are dangerous. All over the pitch. Torres. It's cut out by Ngori, who didn't know much about it, I don't think. Nketiah inside to Mateta. Holds the ball up. Back out to Nketiah. Ngori. Uche. Lerma. I need to be very careful. Uche crossed this ball for Manus. Manus got robbed by Rafinha last time. Manus crossed it in. And it's Uche, the man they've been marking out of the game, has got us in front on 71 or 72 minutes, I think it will be on the clock. 71.07. The goal is timed at Manus. Nice cross in, and Uche is there. Directs it into the back of the net, and it's 3-2 against Barcelona. they have a corner. Just thinking about any more changes we need, but Benitez comes out and collects. Launches a long one. It's right into the heart of the Barcelona defence, and danger always ensues when they get the ball. As Lewandowski's there, but he puts it wide. He's not been on form tonight, thankfully. Nearly 89 minutes. We're going to go to balanced. I never like doing it, but you never know. How many minutes added on? 3. Can we get a result that was totally unexpected with this new formation? It looks awfully like it. Barcelona aren't getting back in this. It's all over. And boys and girls, we have got a result against Barcelona. 3-2. Hansi Flick, you've been beaten, mate. And we did have a lot more of that second half. 43% of the possession, 12 shots, 4 on target, of which we scored 3 of them. 1.96. We outdid them on the XG in the end. They had 57% of the possession, but they had 8 shots, 4 on target. And, well, Benitez not having a good day in goal, really, but he's not giving it up. Manus getting 2 assists in this game as well. Drogosin after 23, Raksaki on 33, Lewandowski on 28 minutes, getting them back in the game 5 minutes after we scored, and then 11 minutes after we scored our second. Rafinha getting a second for Barcelona, but it was Uche's headed goal on 71 minutes that has given us a very, very unexpected and very timely win. Well. That does mean that we move up to 20th place. I think we were on 24 at the end of the last round of games, so we have moved up, but it's still very compact down there, and we need to get a result against Real Madrid, which might not be quite so easy as against Barcelona. We will have to wait and see, but it has hurt Barcelona because they've dropped down to 13th place, and they are in the playoffs at the moment, and you would have expected them to be up here somewhere, and they are not. So that has really punched a hole in their party. They've lost to Bayern Munich. They've lost to us. And we get our second win of the competition, which does mean that Real Madrid is probably our biggest match to come, which will come in pretty much the next episode, I think. And then after Christmas, we have Rapid Vienna and Sparta Prague, our last 2 Champions League matches, and provided we can pick up results in both those, we could probably get away with a loss against Real Madrid, but let's put it like this: if we can get a draw, that would be absolutely splendid. Right, that does mean that our next game against Arsenal is going to be rather interesting. 3 days down to that game. They've won their last 5. It's not going to be easy. So what is becoming a very familiar side now in this revised formation, which is so far done us okay. Can it do the same again today? It would be good if it does. Benitez is in goal. It's Mitchell, Guy, Drogosin and Manus are defensive line. Drogosin coming in for Le Creux. Guy also returning to the side. So I suppose you could actually say Guy has come back into the side for Le Creux. Wharton is our deep line playmaker. It's Uche and Kamada continuing in that central midfield role. Sarr continues on the left. Raksaki is on the right. Mateta continuing to lead the attack up front, and then the bench. Henderson, Guy, Angori, Le Creux, Doucouré, Pino, Lerma, Nketiah and Bireth, and Pino in the walls again. He's this time picked up food poisoning. And here we are at the Emirates, Arsenal, and they're playing a very similar formation to us. In fact, that's where we based our formation on. So matching them up, be interesting to see how we get on. We are top, 2 points clear of Arsenal in second. As the teams come out on the pitch, you'll see I've done a shirt change, playing in our goldy colour today. And there is sunshine. And his Gokares gets us underway for this one. Match day 13. Well, they have a throw in. They put us under a lot of pressure in this early sort of first 15 minutes. And that one over the top from Odegaard. Declan Rice. We've not had an answer to them. They've had 5 shots, 3 on target in this first 15 minutes or so. Martinelli, he's going to cut that back. Zubamendi not finding a way through. Saliba. And so far they've got the better of us. And Declan Rice puts it in the back of the net. Question whether he was offside or not. VAR will look at it. And it is disallowed. He was offside. It will remain 0-0. We'll see now. Along the line, Zubamendi, Odegaard. Yeah, Declan Rice had crept offside. Martinelli, Gokares. We've not had any of the ball at all. I need to do something about that. Crossed, looking for White. Mitchell cuts it out. Sarr, back to Mitchell. Mitchell, just gives the ball away. And it's very high up to give it away. Saka. And it's pushed over the top by Benitez for a corner. Declan Rice with the corner. And it's gone in this time. Saliba scores from the corner. And we go a goal down after 21 minutes. Saliba coming in, getting his head to it. And I said, well, much we could do about that. It's one of those set pieces that Arsenal are good at. And I think Sarr brought down his man, Odegaard, to take the free kick. 39 on the clock. And Benitez making a save. And it's still alive for Arsenal, which is a bit of a worry. And that one gone out for a corner. Declan Rice on that side. We know what damage he can cause. This one swung in. It's headed away. And over the top eventually. Well, we've definitely rode our luck in this game as we approach half-time. Odegaard through to Gokares. Gokares going for the far post but missed. 1 minute added on at the end of this first half, and that is it. They've had 71% of the possession. We've not been in this game at all. We've had 2 shots, nothing on target. They've had 13 shots, 5 on target. Absolutely peppered us, and we've not really had control over this at all. Need to find out what we can do about it at half-time. And it's Mateta getting us underway. Out to Mitchell. Pino has come on at half-time. Gabriel. Saliba. Odegaard. Goes all the way back to Rea. Hincapi. Martinelli winning that duel through to Gokares, but straight at Benitez. Well, we have actually had a shot on target now. We haven't seen it, but we did get a shot on target. Zubamendi, White, Rice goes out to Nawari, who's come on that right side. Havertz. Nwari, and he's found the back of the net. Him and Havertz working together, and it's 2-0. And I think we are going to lose against Arsenal again. We had gone attacking as well, but I think we go back to positive. And this formation against their formation. And Arsenal are going to overtake us only by a point. But their 6th win on the trot. Benitez with the ball, 86 minutes. It'd be nice to get a goal. It's not looking promising at the moment, though. Havertz. And Gokares and Wari. They just look a little bit better than us. Habits. Well, he just puts that into space for Gokares, and it's 3-0. Poor relations today, that is for sure. Played so well against Barcelona, but we've not done it against... Maybe we need to sort of change the formation. It's too similar to Arsenal, and they're better at it than what we are. Five minutes added on at the end of this game, and it can't come soon enough. The end of the game, that is. And it is all over. It's a 3-0 loss at the Emirates. Saliba on 21, Nwari on 76, Gokares on 88. We only had 10 minutes of that match. It's been pretty poor. 34% of the possession, 9 shots. We did get 2 on target, 0.42. They've had 21 shots, 9 on target, 2.55. We've lost the top of the table. Well, with all the weekend games played, Leeds beating Ipswich by 3-1 on the Friday. And then on Saturday, Liverpool beating Manchester United in the early game. We know we lost 3-0 to Arsenal. Other teams that are close to us, Manchester City beating Everton by 5-2. And Newcastle beating Coventry by a single goal to nil. In the Sunday games, Chelsea beating Fulham 2-0. Brentford drawing 2-2 with Nottingham Forest. And they are all the games, next round of games on Tuesday, which means the table at the end of the episode looks like this. Arsenal are top on 30 points. We are second on 29. Manchester City tucked in behind us on 28. And then come Tottenham and Liverpool on 27. Then there's a little bit of a gap down to Chelsea in 6th place. Everton, Brighton and Ipswich in the drop zone. Norwich clawing their way out of there by virtue of a win and a draw in their last 2 games. Which means that in the next episode, we are going to come back... I'm undecided at the moment. Let's go back. Can we have a look at the table again, please? Chelsea. Do we face Chelsea or... Yeah, I think so. So we're going to play Leeds offline in the Premier League when we come back for 2 away games. Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, who we've lost twice to them in the last 2. In last season, lost to them twice. And then we have the Champions League match against Real Madrid. Both of them are, I would suggest, are must-wins. Mind you, having said that, we've only managed 2 draws against Leeds last season, so we've got to buck our ideas up, and hopefully the new formation will do its worth, albeit it didn't against Arsenal. But then Arsenal play a similar formation, so maybe we look to do something different when a team plays a similar formation to that. We'll see. All to work out. But I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. What a result against Barcelona. If you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up. Subscribe. Hit the notification button. That keeps you up to date with all future episodes of Where Eagles Dare as they are released. And new episodes of Where Eagles Dare hopefully released every Monday and Thursday at 4:15 p.m. And the best way of keeping up to date with what's happening on the channel is to follow me on X at JustOffside2. Hope to see you for the next episode. It's going to be episode number 28. But thank you for watching today. Till next time, goodbye.